set match, Eala Chen. 2 sets to 1, 7, 5, 3, 6, 10, 6.
Alex Eala and her partner Janice Chen just pulled off a stunning upset at the Abu Dhabi Open, taking down a Grand Slam winning doubles team in a jaw-dropping comeback. On paper, Leylah Fernandez and former world number 1 Kristina Mladenovic had the edge in experience and ranking, but they couldn't finish the job. The final set tiebreak was pure chaos, with momentum swinging hard before Eala flipped the switch and took over. Rankings didn't matter. Reputation didn't matter. When Eala went into beast mode, the match completely changed. So what do you think? Is Alex Eala ready to crack the top 50 in doubles this year, or does she need a little more time to develop? Drop your prediction below. Let's set the scene right away because on paper, this matchup looked like a nightmare for Alex Eala and Janice Chen. They were up against Leylah Fernandez, ranked number 81 in doubles, and Kristina Mladenovic, ranked number 55 and a former world number 1 in doubles. That's not just experience, that's elite championship-level pedigree. Meanwhile, Eala came in ranked number 136 in doubles, with Chen at number 68. By the numbers alone, this should have been a straightforward win for the higher-ranked, more seasoned duo. But tennis isn't played on paper. Rankings don't fire passing shots down the line. And they definitely don't help when the pressure starts to mount. The match stretched to 1 hour and 33 minutes. Clear proof this wasn't a one-sided affair. It was a battle. Momentum kept swinging. Neither team could fully take control. And when a match turns into that kind of war, mental toughness matters more than rankings, resumes, or reputation. The opening set was tight from the first ball. Both teams stayed level at 5-5, neither able to create real separation. Then Alex Eala and Janice Chen suddenly shifted gears, taking the next 2 games to seal the set 7-5. That's a brutal way to lose a set if you're Leylah Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic. Or even, you're in control, and in a blink you're down a set. That kind of swing hits hard mentally. Shot selection gets questioned. Communication tightens up. The confidence that comes from higher rankings starts to fade because you just dropped a set you were positioned to win. To their credit, Fernandez and Mladenovic answered like champions in the second set. They turned a 2-2 deadlock into a 4-2 advantage, creating real breathing room and flipping the pressure back onto Eala and Chen. Eala and Chen fought to stay within reach, pulling it back to 3-4 and keeping themselves in striking distance. But from there, momentum completely shifted. Fernandez and Mladenovic closed the set in dominant fashion, taking the final 2 games without conceding a single point. Just like that, it was headed to a deciding third set, with everything on the line. This is where the match becomes truly fascinating from a sports psychology standpoint. You're Leylah Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic. You just steamrolled the end of the second set. Momentum is firmly on your side. You have the higher rankings, the experience, the Grand Slam pedigree. You've been in pressure moments like this dozens of times. The third set should be routine. Close it out. Shake hands. Move on to the quarterfinals. But that's not how it unfolded. Not even close. The deciding set went to a match tiebreak, first to 10 points as is standard in doubles. And right away, Alex Eala and Janice Chen stunned everyone by jumping out to a 4-1 lead. against a former world number one and a Grand Slam champion. That's not luck. That's fearless execution under maximum pressure. Then the tension spiked. Fernandez and Mladenovic clawed back, winning the next 2 points to narrow it to 4-3. One of those came off a costly double fault from Eala or Chen, the worst kind of mistake in a tiebreak. A free point handed over in the most delicate moment of the match. You could feel the momentum starting to tilt. The higher-ranked, more experienced team was creeping back in. And in matches like this, momentum can flip in a heartbeat. Then Eala and Janice Chen did something that separates good players from rising pros. They responded immediately. After coughing up momentum, they won the next 2 points to stretch the lead to 6-3. That's composure. That's clarity under pressure. You make a mistake, your opponents pounce, and instead of spiraling, you reset and execute. Now flip perspectives. If you're Leylah Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic, you're staring at 3-6 in a race to 10. You need 7 points. They need 4. The math is brutal. This is where experience is supposed to take over. This is where a former world number one and a Grand Slam champion shut the door. And to their credit, they fought back. They leveled it at 6-6. Just like that, the tiebreak was completely even. Momentum had swung again. Eala and Chen had seen a 6-3 cushion evaporate. One loose point, one hesitant volley, and the comeback narrative writes itself. But instead of tightening up, Eala and Chen elevated. According to match reports, they closed the tiebreak 10-6, winning 4 of the final 6 points against elite, battle-tested opponents. In the most pressure-packed stretch of the match, the lower-ranked team executed cleaner tennis. That's not random. That's mental toughness. What this means for Eala, this is another powerful step in what's becoming a very real ascent. At just 21 years old and ranked number 136 in doubles, she's already inside the top tier of a sport with thousands of professionals worldwide. That context matters. Coming from the Philippines, a nation not traditionally known as a tennis powerhouse, her path hasn't been paved with the same resources players from wealthier federations often enjoy. That underdog edge showed. She looked comfortable in chaos. Janice Chen, ranked number 68 in doubles at 24 years old, is also in the growth phase of her career. The Southeast Asian partnership makes strategic sense. Shared hunger, shared trajectory, and growing chemistry. The other side of the net for Leylah Fernandez. The loss stings. She became a global name during her electrifying run to the final at the US Open in 2021. She's proven she can thrive on the biggest stages. And Kristina Mladenovic, a former world number one in doubles, multiple Grand Slam titles, more than a decade competing at the elite level. On paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. They dominated the end of the second set. They erased a 3-6 deficit to reach 6-6 in the tiebreak. They had momentum. They had pedigree. And still they couldn't close. Losses like that don't fade quickly. There's no injury to blame. No bad call. No weather excuse. Just execution in the biggest moments, and they came up short. The bigger picture, Eala and Chen now move on to face either the Ukrainian twin duo or the second-seeded team in the next round. Both are formidable. But based on this performance, another upset isn't out of reach. For Filipino tennis, this win carries extra weight. The Philippines isn't historically known for producing top-tier tennis talent. For Eala to compete and win at this level represents years of sacrifice and resilience. She's also received guidance in the past from Rafael Nadal, a mentorship detail that speaks volumes. When a legend of that stature invests time in a young player, it signals belief. Performances like this validate it. Doubles tennis demands instinct, communication, and poise. In the most intense moments of this match, the lower-ranked team showed all three. And that's how upsets become statements. Doubles tennis is a completely different animal. You need chemistry. You need constant communication midpoint. You need instinctive understanding of positioning, poaching angles, when to attack the net and when to defend. It's a synchronized dance that singles players don't always master. Some stars dominate alone, but struggle when partnership dynamics come into play. Eala clearly has the doubles toolkit. Her partnership with Janice Chen is evolving at the right time, and wins like this don't just boost confidence, they boost rankings. Better rankings mean better seeding. Better seeding means more favorable early round matchups. And that opens the door to deeper runs, bigger prize money, and crucial ranking points. Because here's the harsh truth. Life outside the top 50 in professional tennis is financially unforgiving. Players are funding coaches, flights, hotels, equipment, physio, all largely out of pocket. If you're not making consistent deep runs, you're often operating at a loss. A victory like this isn't just symbolic. It's economically significant. In the Philippines and Indonesia, this win likely sparked real celebration. These aren't nations overflowing with top 100 tennis players. So when representatives compete and win on this stage, it inspires an entire generation. For tennis powerhouses like the US, France, or Australia, having multiple players in the top 100 is routine. For the Philippines and Indonesia, cracking the top 150 is a milestone worth national pride. There's also an intriguing layer here. Leylah Fernandez represents Canada internationally, though she has Filipino heritage through her father. That connection adds emotional nuance for Filipino fans watching one of their own defeat someone with shared roots. Meanwhile, Kristina Mladenovic represents France, a country with deep tennis infrastructure and history. For a Filipina player to beat a former French world number one in a deciding match tiebreak has that classic David versus Goliath feel, even if the rankings aren't galaxies apart. Looking ahead, the quarterfinal presents another serious test. If they face the Ukrainian twin duo, they'll be up against players with lifelong built-in chemistry. If they draw the second seeds instead, that's an even steeper challenge. Another upset there wouldn't just be exciting, it would establish them as legitimate contenders. The psychological carryover from this win is massive. When you beat higher-ranked champions in a pressure tiebreak, you prove to yourself that you belong. The next time the score hits 6-6, you won't panic. You'll remember you've already survived and thrived in that exact moment. Eala and Janice Chen showed that rankings don't close matches. Execution does. Momentum does. Nerve does. Southeast Asian tennis is climbing, and Eala is right at the front of that movement.